So here we've got a 2011 Lexus GX460, fully stocked. We're gonna spend some time getting this bad boy together. Let's go. First off, we've got our roof rack from Frontrunner. This is the Slimline 2. We're gonna do a little unboxing today, see how it goes. So now what we're gonna do first is put the actual rack together, and then we'll worry about bolting the rails on after. Kind of see how that goes? So just FYI, whenever you pull your packing slip out, turn the page, and that's where the instructions are for the rack. Little tidbit. Anyways. All right, so once you get everything unboxed, lay it out like this. It's your front part of the rack, back part of the rack, sides. You've got these two other pieces here, a little bit smaller, extends it further. We've got our actual crossbars in there. So throw it all together.
All right, so when you're putting together the side rails like this is a shot from the bottom. This will be the bottom of the rails, but you want to join them together. I'm not sure exactly why they split it into two parts. Maybe it's so you can do a smaller rack if you want, or a larger rack if you want, depending on your vehicle. But this piece is going to actually slide into the channel, and you'll do this one at a time. So you slide that into the channel. You're going to be using one of the larger bolts. This piece, this spacer, is going to slide into this bottom channel here. You'll line up the holes, put that bolt through. The nut is also going to go in the channel, and it's going to self-lock in there because the channel itself is only wide enough for the nut. You'll have some fun times, I'm sure, trying to line it up and get it to go through all at once. It took us a little bit the first time, but at the end of the day, what you're going to get is this.
All right, so we got one of the ends on first, and we started sliding these crossbars in. Now we're just gonna screw them all in. All right, so we got the crossbars on, got the two ends there. Should be pretty good. Got it set up, and then we'll kind of mess with the spacing a little bit. The instructions recommend to keep one in between, but because of the GX moonroof, sunroof, and also the antenna in the back, we kind of decided to only keep one up front before our spacer here, and then we've got two in the back behind the other spacer there. So we'll just kind of have a little flexibility from configuration and whatnot. So, all right, so we are removing the stock side rails. So, Donald, take it away.
We'll just pop these little panels here to get at the actual bolts that are holding this on. Pop off pretty easy, and then you can see in here.
And these are 12 millimeter?
12.
Here.
All right, so bolts out. We have two more panels here to pop. 4 more bolts. All right, so once we get the bolts out, it comes up really easy. All you really gotta do is give it a little wiggle and a lift. Comes right out.
Okay, so up here we've got our spacers. You're gonna put the thicker side to the outside, and literally just place those bad boys over there. And we also use the silicone beforehand to just go around the base to seal it from obviously the elements and stuff. All right, so this part we're gonna assemble the rail. You need a 10 millimeter and 4 millimeter. Okay, that is literally it. So we're using the 13 millimeter, which you can tighten these in the back. I don't know if you can see, but we've got the 3 spacers, the bolts, the larger washers, and could probably use a different socket, but I was lazy. So before you put the wind deflector on, you're gonna take on the underside your nut, or your bolt, sorry, put it in there underneath and slide it before the wind deflector. Like so. So, all done. So at the end, we just kind of went back around, made sure that all the screws were tight, even the ones from the crossbar underneath that you can reach. We got obviously down to the base to tighten the rails again, and then connecting the actual rack to the rails. So again, just go through, make sure everything's tight, obviously. Now, if you want to come around here, one of the things that we did note, so when we placed the bars, you can see here, we left a little room up front for the moonroof, or the sunroof. That way there's a little bit extra space up there, extra spacing, and then we doubled up extra here. So, and if anybody had any worries about the antenna in the back, it cleared it just fine, so we're good to go there. Other than that, I don't know, it's pretty sturdy. I think it's gonna be really nice.
All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Up next, we're going to be unboxing, taking a look at the roof tent that we got, and then installing that and popping it up and kind of seeing how it works and seeing how it goes. So thanks for watching.